Bidemi, good evening. I hope everybody can see me and hear me well. Please let me know in the comment if you can see and hear me. If you can see and hear me, please let me know in the comment. Okay, Godwin says that you can see and hear me. Okay. Okay, good. I know going live on YouTube isn't the normal things that we usually do. So of course we are not going to have a lot of people, but those who don't come are going to miss it because we are not going to put it on Facebook. And this is a very important call. So use this opportunity to share it with your friends, put it on Facebook, WhatsApp, let them know we are live on YouTube. So if they want to benefit, they need to join us now. So I see Bidemi and Godwin who are on it. Okay. Who else is on it? Let me know. If you are also joining us, let me know. So we will kickstart it. Okay. Let's see. Okay, we have Joseph too on the line. Joseph is also joining us. Joseph is joining us. Joseph is joining us. Today's topic is very, very, very important. It is something that a lot of people have been asking, and I decided to do this so that people can benefit from it. So, we are going to talk about conferences. Conferences. It's a very important topic. There are a lot of conferences going on all over the world throughout the year. A lot of conferences. And there are things that you can take advantage of to travel. If even it's not the US, anywhere else, you can travel and attend conferences. But it does not just happen. A lot of things go into it to be able to achieve that goal. So today we are going to take the opportunity to look at those things and make sure that you are prepared. I just want to make sure you are prepared so that if you decide that, okay, let me attend this conference, you can do that without having a problem. I know those of you who are on this call right now, you are planning to come through school. So you may even come before most of these conferences start, or you may not want to use that, but it is good to have the knowledge, know how you can go about it, and be able to take advantage of it. That is very, very important. And that's what I intend to do today. That's what I intend to do today. Okay. So if you're on the same page with me, let me know in the comment. Let me know in the comment. I know YouTube is a bit not like the way we like Facebook, but that's okay because we will have more latitude to talk without any problem. So let me talk about what is going on Facebook. Bidemi made a comment earlier, which was great on Facebook, that it looks like, whether it's Bidemi or Olunka, one of them, I'm not sure, but it looks like recently our platform is becoming static. The reason is very simple. The reason is that because of the things that I talk about, I talk about how people can travel to the United States. It is not something that they appreciate much, So if you watch most of the people who talk about traveling and all those things on Facebook, they don't do it the way I do it. They will talk about it, but they won't go into details and show you what to do and not to do and all that. Which is something I do because I want to give the whole picture. I don't want to give just small information. I want to give the whole picture so that if somebody decides to do it, they can take that information and use it and benefit from it. And because of that, Facebook is restricting some of the things that we are doing. The content, they will restrict it so that it doesn't reach a lot of people. So if you see that the number is not increasing, that is what is happening now. So if you guys don't share on Facebook, people don't get to appreciate it. That's why I'm trying to shift things to YouTube, where we'll have more latitude to talk and discuss and answer questions without any limitation, because there's a lot of limitation on Facebook, especially in the area that I deal with. Especially in the area that I deal with. That's why I'm trying to get us here so you can appreciate it. We will still put content on Facebook, but when it comes to serious discussion and training, we're going to have them here so that people can benefit. My whole thing is that I can make you benefit so that everything that we are putting out here will be beneficial. We don't want half big information or half big content. I want to give the full or the real deal. So I want you to support the movement so that I wish we can get everybody on Facebook to move over to YouTube. It will be great. But it looks like people are not into change. Change is difficult, but it is essential. So let us keep talking about it. Let us keep pushing it. Let us invite people to YouTube so that they can join us and benefit from everything we are doing. Those who are joining us, let us know that you can hear and see me. And let me know where you are connecting from. So that we can really appreciate everything going on. I put on Facebook that we are live. Somebody is asking what time. I say we are live. The person is asking what time. Really? We are live. You say what time? Okay. Okay, Joseph is connecting from Abuja. Oga, you are welcome. Okay, so let's dive straight into it. If other people come, they'll have to go back and watch it. Yeah, they'll have to go back and watch it. So let's do what we do best. Let's kickstart and share the information. So conferences are one of the things that you can use to travel, like I said earlier. It doesn't matter where. Throughout the year, there are conferences that are going on all over the world. But I'm going to focus on the United States. And I'm going to talk about some upcoming conferences that you can take advantage of and how to position yourself very well to get a visa to come for those conferences. Because it's not just getting up and then coming. Conferences are one of the tricky things that you can take advantage of. And I'm going to show you most of it. I'm going to show you what you need to do to get it. So on the post, on the platform, I put a particular conference there. That conference was for teachers, educators, people who are into learning and studying and teaching. But that is not the only thing. There are conferences for all kinds of people. Whichever field you are in, you can find a conference suitable for you. All you need to do is to search. And I'm going to show you where you can go to search and all that so that you'll be able to take advantage of them. So today I'm going to talk about 3 areas. I've mentioned the education part. I'm talking also about people who are into food processing, agriculture, preservation, those kind of things, that area. And people who are into sciences, biodiversity, environmental safety, those area too. There are some conferences that are going to come up that I'm going to show you and see those that are interested, how they can take advantage of. So most of the time when you find conference, it will either be in 3 forms. It's either in person, virtual, or hybrid. When I say in person, the conference is happening at a particular place where if you want to be part of that conference, you need to be there in person. That is the kind of conference you and I right now we are interested in. Then we have the virtual, the one they do over Zoom. No matter where you are, you can participate in that conference. And then we have the hybrid, where the conference is taking place at a particular place, but they will also be streaming. So no matter where you are, you can join the conference online. So our main focus is on conferences that are in person, and maybe to an extreme, we can say hybrid. But if you choose hybrid, you need to be a bit more strategic so that you can participate in person, because that is the whole idea for what we are doing here, so that you can get visa to come to the United States. Does that make sense? Let me know in the comment if it makes sense. If it makes sense. And as you are listening, share. We have 8 people on right now. Share with your friends. This is a new thing we are doing. So we don't seem to have a lot of people on, but let's invite people, share, keep sharing so that other people can join in. So if I'm making sense, let me know in the comment. Let me know in the comment. Let me know in the comment. Okay. Joseph says that it's making sense. Joseph says it's making sense. So I'm going to take you to a website where you can go and search for conferences. I'm going to show you some conferences, the ones that I'm talking about. I'm going to show you and then show you the trick in positioning yourself to be able to get visa for those conferences. Because if you don't position yourself well, you won't get the visa. And that is the important aspect, positioning yourself to be able to get a visa. That's what I'm going to look at. So let me try to share this. I want to make sure that you are benefiting from what I'm doing. I just don't want to just do anything. I want you to benefit from it. So this is the website that I want you to take note of. You see the address here. You see the address. Go there, go to the website. Go to the website. Let me put it in the comment so that you can go there. But don't go there now. Let me finish with the presentation. So when you go, you know what you are doing. Don't distract yourself. Okay. I can see James. James is watching from Alavano. Wonderful. James, okay. James is watching from Alavano. So, Research Plus is a place where they have conferences all over the world. Conferences all over the world. So, when you go there, you are able to search for conferences. You will see that there is what we call the upcoming conferences. I'm using two screens, so you see me turning my head because I want to do it for you to see. Mhm. So when you come here, you see upcoming conference. You see it, upcoming conference. When you click on it, it will open a list of upcoming conferences. Mhm. So when it open like this, you see this. You see this. You see the dates, the months. They are all here. Mm. It is always good to pick dates that are a bit far from the time you are in. If you pick a date that is so close, the chances are that you will not be able to finish the process to be able to get a visa to attend. So always look at dates that are a bit further away from you. So 2024, I'm looking at November. November. So you click on November. It will open the list of conferences in November for you. So when you see from 4th November, you see that there are conferences. So the date is there, the name of the conference, and the venue. Very important. It's always important to check the venue. You see, we have Peru, Nepal, Cyprus, Ukraine, Ukraine. There's a conference going on. It will happen in Ukraine on the 4th of November. I don't know if it will happen because of what is going on in Ukraine. Because of what is going on in Ukraine, I don't know if that will happen. But they have it. In case by November, the war is over, of course they can have it. But look at it. Look at the dates. They are very important that you take note of them. And you go through. There's a lot of them. There are a lot of them. Because I'm focusing on US, look, there's even a conference going on that will take place in Nigeria, Lagos. Do you see? And Abuja. These are conferences you can attend. My Nigerian people, you can attend those ones without any problem. There are conferences going on for educationists. When I'm looking at US, one here in Boston, International Conference on Physics. International Conference on Physics. Boniface, don't worry. Just take your time. Relax. I'm going to talk about all those things. I'll talk about all those things. So relax. Just enjoy the presentation. When I'm done and I've not mentioned something, you have the opportunity to ask the questions. So just relax and enjoy it. International Conference on Physics. So if you are somebody who is a science student, you work in the science field, physics, whatever field, this is a conference that you can decide to attend. 4th November in Boston. Boston is a nice place. That's where I did my master's degree, Boston University. It's a nice place. They are going to have the conference, the International Conference on Physics. So when you find the conference that you are interested in, let's say International Conference on Physics, you open it. When you open it, it will give you the details. It starts It's a 2-day conference, 4th to 5th November. 2 days. Note that 2 days. That's very interesting. So you want to convince the embassy that they should give you a visa to come for 2-day conference. It is possible. I'm going to show you how you will do that. So when you come, you will see the details here. International Conference on Physics, 4th to 5th November 2024, Boston. And then under it, you see submit paper and conference registration. Submit paper is what I'm going to talk about. Now, most of these conferences are conferences where professionals, students, educators, experts come to connect. Now, why will the embassy give you a visa to attend that conference? That is the question you want to answer. And how you are going to answer it is that you are relevant in the conference. There are people who are just going to come to the conference, sit there and listen to other people. And there are those who are going to come to the conference and make presentation. Who do you think will be valued if we have 2 people? One person is going to the conference to make a presentation, and another is going to the conference to listen. Which of them will the embassy give visa to? Let me know in the comment while I pick a call from my wife. So answer the question for me. 2 people going to a conference. One is going to listen, the other is going to present. Who do you think stand more chance of getting a visa to attend the conference? Bidemi says that, am I eligible to engage myself in this? I believe you understand my message. I understand your message. I think I said it from the beginning. There are some of you who are trying to go to or come to the US through school. Maybe you don't need this because you might come before even the date of the conference, whatever it is. So I understand where, but you are eligible. Everybody is eligible. You get it? Everybody is eligible. As to whether you want to use it, it's a personal decision. You get it? Yeah, it's a personal decision. Okay, let me see. Joseph says that the person that is coming to present a paper will be issued a visa before the second person. You are right. You are right. If I'm coming to present a paper, I'm valuable to the conference. And that is what I want you to do. Position yourself to be valuable. I know that my people most of the time don't like writing, but this is something that you need to start thinking about. If you want to become an all-round person, that any area you enter, people will listen to you and give you what you want. When it comes to conferences, I want you to become somebody who will always be ready to present. My first international conference I attended was in Italy. When was it? It's about around 2011 or 2012, around that time. And I had the opportunity to attend the conference. It was an intergenerational conference of people from all over the world. But those who organized it were from the university. It was organized by the University of Connecticut Human Rights. So I had the opportunity to be there. And because I did a presentation, it positioned me in a place of importance. You get it? In the place of importance. So you should always aim for that. So they will say that you need to submit a paper. Submit a paper. That is something you want to look at. If you are into physics, you are in the area of physics, and this conference is about physics, you find a topic in the field of physics and write a paper about it. When you write the paper, you submit it. If your paper is good, the conference organizers will take it and publish it for you to come and do the presentation. And that is a very valuable document you can use to obtain a visa. I hope I'm making sense. How do you go about writing a paper? This is a research paper. So if you are going to write about physics, find a topic that is interesting. That is interesting. And there are so many ways that you can do that. There are so many ways. I write a lot. I'm somebody who writes a lot for different areas and for different reasons. So I like to publish. One place I do my publishing, I'll be going back and forth. So don't worry. I mean, I'm here. I want to give you a full teaching so that you can benefit from this. So, I mean, relax and enjoy it. Let me show you one place that you can do publishing. You see this place, it's called academia.edu. How many of us have heard about it? Academia.edu. Let me know in the comment if you've heard about academia.edu. It's an online platform where academics publish. So I do publishing there. I publish once in a while, not every time, but once in a while when I do academic writing, I publish it there. And some of my publishings have been referenced by professors who are lecturing in other universities, use my material for their classes, for their students. Okay, Robert says that he knows about it. Good. Joseph hasn't. Rachel has. Good. So this is a place where you will want to use. It is free to set up. You create your profile, whatever, and then you can start publishing. But your publishing should be good. You can't just write anything and put there because people will read it. When you look at my this, you say, I have 188 followers. These are not like Facebook where you have anybody can follow and all that. When you have 188 people following you, these are academia. You get it? This is academia. In fact, I'm one of the top 3 people in the top 3% of publishers. I am there. I have my material has been suggested by professors in universities more than 25 times. My papers have been read and viewed over 5,000 times. You get it? And so this is good. Anytime I'm going to do something or I want to go and make a presentation, I can put a link to my academia profile so that people can go and read my materials. So make sure that you go there and create an account. Let me put the link in the comment for you. You can look at some of my papers and use it as a guide to inform you how to write papers. It has to be good. You cannot just write something and think that it will be taken, because the organizers of those conferences are going to read your material. No, they are going to read the material and make sure that it's material that people will want to read and find information in. When you are able to write a paper for presentation, you submit it to them. If your paper passes, the organizers are going to send you an invitation letter. They will send you an invitation letter. That invitation letter is going to talk about the conference, and then they will mention in it the presentation you are going to make and when you will make the presentation during the conference. That information they've put in the invitation letter is going to afford you the opportunity to go and get a visa. I always tell my students, when you are looking for a conference, look for a conference where you have to pay for the registration. Don't look for free conferences. The embassy, they are not interested in free conferences most of the time. Of course, I mean, if it is free, it means there isn't much value or importance placed on it. I'm not saying that is what is it. There are conferences that are free that are very important because somebody is paying for it anyway. You get it? But you want to attend conferences that require registration fee that you pay to be part of it. Unless, of course, for the conference you are getting sponsorship to attend. For instance, if you are going to make a presentation, most of the organizers will not charge you a fee because you are going to do a presentation. So it's like you are their invited guests. You get it? And if you are an invited guest, that makes you a very important person. At the beginning, I talked about the 3 versions of conferences: in-person, virtual, and hybrid. You get it? So, for instance, this conference here, this conference here is in person, but they will stream it. They will also stream it. So why would the embassy give you the visa to attend in person if you can watch the conference online? Of course, you can also make your presentation virtually. You see where the trick comes in. You can present virtually if you cannot come personally, and then you can also come personally to present. But here, you want to come and present personally. So what do you do in that situation where it's a hybrid and you can do it virtually and in person? Listen very carefully. Listen very carefully. This is very important. You don't make the conference the only thing that you are going to do. You make the conference part of what you are going to do in America. Remember, conferences come under B1 visa, under tourist business. You get it? So going to a conference is like going for a business meeting. So what you want to do is, okay, you are setting a month for yourself, or maybe 3 weeks. You want to go to America and you are planning of going to do a master's program in America or doctorate in some area in Texas. You are going to educate yourself in the field of physics. So you want to spend that time when you come to the US to visit some of the universities, to find out more about the universities. And as part of it, you will make a presentation at that conference. You get it? So when you are writing or filling your form for your visa, you are going to explain to them in it that you are going to the US to make a presentation at this conference. But after the conference, you want to spend some few days visiting this university, that university, that university. You want to explore and make yourself familiar with these universities because you are planning of furthering your studies in this field, molecular biometrics, molecular sciences, and you know that this university, they specialize in this field, this one they specialize in this field, that one they specialize in that field. So you want to abreast yourself with this university so that you can make an informed decision when it comes to applying. The person at the embassy will look at you and say, this guy knows what he or she is talking about. But if you just go to the embassy and say, give me visa to go to 2-day conference, they won't give it to you. The chances are that they won't give it to you. So make sure that when you come to Research Plus, you find the conference you are interested in. Read about it. Every information about the conference is here. They have even a sample abstract for the paper that you are going to write. They have a full sample paper that you can use to write. The brochure for the conference is there. You download it. It gives you the itinerary for the conference. So you can use it. Read about it. Every information about the conference is here. Reasons that you can attend the conference. You can use these reasons to write your explanation to the embassy for the visa. So be creative, open your mind, and they give you the important dates. Last date for early bird registration, 25th September. It means that those who register by this time are not going to pay the same fees like those who are going to register on the last day. You get it? The last date for paper submission, 20th October. So if you are thinking of attending this conference, for instance, you have up to 20th October to put in your paper. That's a lot of time to do research and write the paper. A lot of time to do that. And they've given you all the information you need. And the beauty is that they will publish your paper too in the bulletins that they work with. They will index it here. You see this place. These are all platforms that deals with writing. Google Scholar is one area you can also publish. Google Scholar. Turnitin is a platform that checks for plagiarism. If you go and copy somebody's work and you present it as yours, Turnitin will find it. Turnitin will catch you that you are stealing. And once they find out that you plagiarize, you are banned. They are very, very serious about plagiarism. Those of you who are trying to come to school in the US, take that seriously. I may have to do a presentation fully on that. Because we have had many of our people who come and they find themselves in that problem. They find themselves in that situation. Because in Ghana or Nigeria or elsewhere, in our school system, they are not strict on plagiarism. So people will go doing their research, will copy people's work, put it there. At times, they don't even reference them. And then they make it their own. You can't do that here. You can't do that here. So take note. If you quote one word even from somebody, you need to recognize the person, reference it, who made that quote, when they made that quote, where they made that quote. And there is a way of making all those references. It's very, very important. So if you are going to write a paper, you need to take all these things into consideration before you do it. Don't go and do something that will put you in jeopardy. Tofik says that, I mean, oh, great. There's a lot. There's a lot here. So we have seen the physics one. We have seen the physics one, which is taking place in Boston. In Boston. Let me see. In Boston. In November. I'm looking at November because November is far. So if you are trying to go or attend a conference, November, by that time, you can do all that you have to do. But there are conferences happening every day. Even today, as I'm speaking, there's a conference going on somewhere in the world. Every time there's conference going on. So search and make sure it is the right type of conference for you, and the time talked about the 4th of November one in Boston. There's another one in Austin, Texas. International Conference on Teaching, Education, and Learning. So if you are a teacher or you are into education, this is a conference that you can attend. This is a conference you can attend. Let me look at other ones. In the US, there are some in UK and all that. There's another one in Boston, International Conference on Biomedical Waste Management and Treatment. So if you are into waste management, this is your conference. You get it? Like I said, there is a conference for every kind of thing. No matter your area, you will find a conference. That is very, very, very important that you take note of it. No matter your field, there is a conference for you. So this one is in Boston. Let's see other ones that are happening in the United States. There is another one in Los Angeles, 4th of November. So you see the same 4th of November we are talking about. There are several conferences happening the same day across the United States that you can take advantage of. International Conference on Mathematical Challenges and Novel Applications. So if you are into maths or sciences, this is a conference for you. This is a conference for you. Am I making sense? Let me know in the comment. You can also keep sharing. We have 10 people on the platform. Let's keep sharing so other people will join in. Let's see if we can find another one. There's another one happening in Austin on the 4th of November, International Conference on Artificial Intelligence for Energy and Renewable Energy System, AI. If you are somebody who is interested in AI, Godwin, you are going to study AI. No, but I'm sure you will come before this conference. So if you are interested in AI, this is a conference you can attend in Austin. Let me see which other one. Let's go on. Another one in Boston, International Conference on European Intellectual History. If you are into history, this is a conference for you. If you are a historian, you want to know about European history, this is a conference for you. I just want you to see the potential, the opportunities. There's another one here, Los Angeles, International Conference on Bioinformatics for Life Sciences and Technologies. Very interesting. Very interesting. There's so much information going on every time. So much information going on every time. Or conferences going on every time. Just give me a minute. Give me your comment in there. This thing. I'd even forgotten to let him know, but that's okay. Are you guys following? Okay, Tofik says that I'm a mining worker in logistics department. So what is good for me? You should tell me. If you are into mining, what are the areas that concerns your mining and logistics? So you want to look for a conference that is around logistics or mining. Any of that will be good for you. But you should know exactly what you want. Let's go through. Maybe we'll find something close to you. Then we will look at it. We will look at it. But if you are into mining and logistics, think about an area in logistics that is a challenge in society, and do some research on it and write a paper. Since this is an international conference, you can focus on Africa or your country. How are you dealing with logistics issues? Robert, conference in forensic accounting. Okay, we will be looking at all those things. I'll try and make sure that I find something close to yours. You see, so this is something for life sciences. Let's see if the other one. There's another one in Boston, International Conference on Pediatric Dermatology and Diabetes Management. Then it comes to the health place, those in the health profession. You get it? Those in the health profession. That is your conference. Boniface says that what about someone who is not in any area? How can what would be the way, but he is interested to come to conference? You should definitely be in, and you can't say that you are not in any area. There's something you do. Are you saying you don't do anything? You don't do anything. You are not working. You have not been to school. You have nothing. Then you can come. Because they will ask you, why is that conference relevant to you? You get it? So if you are not doing anything, then the conference is not relevant to you. Because you need to show why that conference is relevant to you. Why is it going to be beneficial for you to be at the conference? If you can't say that, you can't attend. Boniface, does that make sense? So, of course, I believe that everybody is in a field, is doing something, is in an area of interest. I have a month at a month leave, and I want to use it for this conference. So what should I do? I don't understand your question. Tofik, I don't understand. What do you mean I have a month to leave? What leave where? Where are you? So explain, please take time and write the question so I will understand it and be able to answer it. Yeah, if there's nothing, you need something to work with. You need something to work with. Boniface. So give me something to work with. That's the question. That's what they are going to ask you. What are we working with? Why is the conference relevant? to you. Why would you need to attend our conference? You need to prove to them. So let me look at other conferences. Let's go through. Let's see. So we have talked about the health professionals one in Boston. There's another one in Austin, International Conference on Domestic Tourism Statistics. So if you are into hospitality, you can come to this conference. Domestic tourism. How is domestic tourism relevant to you? Maybe you are in Ghana or Nigeria. You have your own domestic tourism. How is it relevant? What are some of the challenges you are facing? Do a research around domestic tourism. When I say domestic tourism, you understand. Tourism within your local area. If you are in Ghana, for instance, you can talk about Kakum, the castles and all those, the beaches, Ada, and the rest. What is going on in domestic tourism? And why is it something you are interested in and have studied? Writing a research paper is a very important activity or skill. You can develop it. I do train people how to write research papers, but I don't do that for free. Yeah, that one I don't do it for free. So you can learn it on your own. Okay, Boniface said that it's making sense. That is good. That is good. I'm happy that it's making sense. The reality is we are interested in this conference route, but after the conference, what's our chances of staying? We don't intend coming back sooner. Okay, I hear what you are saying. I understand that. I understand that you want to, after the conference, be able to stay to do things. If you have been following me, you have been watching what I've been teaching, you will know that I speak in parables a lot, and I tell people you need to play your cards well. You just don't stand up and then you go. Before you go, you do your homework. You do your homework so that when you go or you come, you know what you are working with. So if you give yourself a month for your trip, you have done your homework such that within a month, you know what you are doing. Thomas, I hope you understand what I'm saying. Let me know in the comment if you understand what I'm saying. Play your card well. Do your homework. Do your homework. That will help you to achieve your goal. But if you don't plan, you see, the reason why many people go for interview and they are denied is they don't plan. They don't plan. They just get up, maybe they go and get an agent. The agent tell them, oh, we'll do this, get that for you. And then they put something together. You go there and they ask you a question and you don't know what to say. I've had several of those issues. You know, people just put things in. Recently, I've mentioned that there's this story of a guy who got an agent who says that they are sending him to Europe or America, whatever. And by the time the guy realized, he was in Cote d'Ivoire. The visa they gave him was in Cote d'Ivoire. He didn't even know. Meanwhile, they've taken him thousands of dollars. They sent him to Cote d'Ivoire. He got stranded over there. Shine your eyes. Don't just stand up and say, I want to travel. That's why I do these teachings, so that you are informed and educated when it comes to traveling. You just don't get up and say, I'm traveling. You plan. You plan. Thomas, am I making sense? Let me know. Thomas, let me know if I'm making sense. I'm answering your question. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Let me know. Robert says, so do CPAs organize conferences in person? They do. They do accounting. I'm sure there is one on the list here that will come to. They do. Rob, they do. You just have to search. You just have to search. All the conferences happening everywhere in the world is on this page. This page right now is there. You just have to watch, look, search, and you'll find it. So go there, search for them. Go there, search for them. Boniface, I'm happy that it's an eye-opening information for you. Okay, so Tofik says that I have 1 month leave. Okay, you have a 1 month leave at work. Okay, and I want to spend this leave to attend this conference. So what should I do? Okay, since I'm in logistics department. So Tofik, you need to find a conference around logistics that is going to happen around your time for your leave. You get it? Your work, because it's a leave, your work, understand, your work will give you a letter to show that they've allowed you to travel and that when you return, your work is there waiting for you. That's very important because you need to prove ties to home. Something to prove that when you go, you will return. It's very, very important. And then you need to do a research paper on logistics, which is going to be the added value for you to get the visa. Because you are going to present that paper to the organizers of the conference to let them know that you want to do a presentation at the conference. You want to present your paper. When they read the paper and they think that it is relevant to their conference and they approve and accept it, they will send you an invitation to come and do a presentation. That is a valuable document you are going to use to go and get the visa. Because then you are going to let the embassy know that you are not only going to the US for going sake. You have been invited to come and present a paper. That's very, very, very important. So, Tofik, you have a lot to do. So make sure you follow what we are doing and use it to your advantage. Very, very important. James says, thank God the power was restored. It looks like you lost your power. Oh my. Oh my. Okay, so let's go on. I'm trying to look something for somebody on this call right now. Trying to see if we can find something. Let's see. The National Conference on Aircraft and Aerospace Structure Design. Okay, let's go on. Let's go on. Find something relevant for somebody on this call. I want you to benefit from this. Washington, D.C. Okay, International Conference on Agricultural Sciences and Economics. So if you are into agric and economics, that is your conference on the 5th of November, 5th to 6th. Las Vegas, International Conference on Evidence-Based Educational Methods and Models for the education people. That's another one for you, education people. Let's see. Washington, D.C., International Conference on African Studies and Popular Culture. If you are into African studies, that is for you. Robert, you found one for accounting. Great. I just found one on accounting. Great. So you are there. Robert, you also lost your power. Really? How can they be putting power off like that? Las Vegas, International Conference on Differentiation Rules and Integration Techniques in Mathematics. Okay. You see it. Chicago, International Conference on Recent Trends in Multidisciplinary Research. Okay. A lot of conferences. New York, International Conference on Anthropology, Sociology, Political and Communication Science. Okay. One day. Let's see. Just want to find something good for somebody here. Maybe we can use as an example here. Okay, let's go through. There's thousands of conferences that you can get. Chicago, International Conference on Administrative and Public Studies. Okay. New York, International Conference on Asian and Pacific Studies. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Boston, International Conference on Cultural Sociology and Religion and Beliefs. Okay. Okay. That would be a good conference for me. Because of my area. Let's see. Boston, International Conference of Studies in Phonetics, the languages people. Chicago, International Conference European Law. That would be good for me. Let's see. Chicago, International English Language Teaching for teachers who teach English language. Early Childhood Education, Washington, New York. Pediatrics, Health People, Las Vegas, Engineering and Processes. There are thousands of conferences that are going on. Okay. So Robert, you found one for accounting. What you need to do is find a topic you can research when it comes to accounting. Do a research, write a paper on it, and you'll be good. Boniface says that I'm into small business, and if I want to attend a conference that is into business as well, then I will volunteer as well on the conference. Would that what? I don't know what you are doing to get the visa. If you are into small business, there are several conferences that go on around business. Write a paper on small businesses and challenges in Africa, in your country, a research paper. Since you are into small business, you have first-hand experience of what is going on in small businesses in your country. In your country, what are the challenges? What do you think? What do you think can be the solution to these challenges in small businesses? So there are people who have come there who also have challenges in their small businesses, can use the solutions you are providing in your research to help them to advance. Boniface, does it make sense? You don't need to volunteer anything. They don't need your volunteerism. They need your paper. They have people who will do the work. That's why you are paying for the conference. So you don't need to go and say, I want to volunteer and serve the food. No, they don't need that. Everything there is handled already. All they need you to do is to write your paper, submit it. Make sure your paper is so good they cannot reject it. Tofik says that he was late, so he doesn't know the website we are talking about. I'm going to put it in the chat again. I'm going to put it in the chat again. There are a lot of things, a lot of conferences going on. Gloria says that, can I please get a conference on human resources? Of course, you will get it. Go to the website and search. There are 1,001 conferences, I'm sure, around human resources. Human resources is a major area. So, of course, definitely there will be a conference on it. Conference on it. Robert says that I work on publishing on academia. Are you working on publishing in academia, or you work on publishing in academia? Which one? Which one? Have you published? Do you publish? You can also publish on Medium. Medium is not academics. It's a normal publishing platform. And I also publish on Medium. I publish on Medium. I publish on Medium. So if you go to Medium right now, you see my writings there. I've put my link there to Medium. You will see. I publish on Medium. I do a lot of writing. I write a lot. Because of my background. Writing has been part of me. Research has been part of me. And I write for people too. I write for people. So they pay me. People let me write for them and they pay me. You get it? So I do a lot of writing and publishing. So, Robert, you can do that. Medium is a very good platform. If you do it well, you can even make money from it. I don't know if the Ghanaians are able to do that. I don't know, but I mean, I do it. I get paid on Medium to write. So you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. So you have published 2 on academia. That is good. 2 is fine. 2 is fine. Try to add something. Let it be in your area of accounting. Let it be in an area of your accounting so that it will be something that you can present. But if you are going to present that material to this conference, make sure you work on it. Make sure it's very good so that they cannot reject it. It's very, very important. Very, very important. I want to encourage or build up a generation that is advanced. You see, a generation that cannot be refused because of where they want to go. No. You need to position yourself such that everywhere you want to go, you'll be able to go. Nothing should hinder you. Nothing should hinder you. It is very, very important. It is very, very, very important. So this presentation that I'm doing now, I've also written about it. I've done a publication on it. So after the video, you can also go and read it and make sure that everything, or you have all the steps one by one. You have it right. It's very, very important. It's very, very important that you get it right. Very, very important that you get it right. So you see that I have done that publication here on my website. When you go there, you will see it. I'll put the link here. You can go and check it after the presentation. It is very, very important that you take note of this. I'm showing you all these things so that it will be a guide for you. It will be a guide. I'm not saying go and copy it. Don't copy it. Look at it and do your own. Look at it and do your own. It is very, very important. So we have all these conferences. So if you are into human resource, go through it. I'm sure you will find a human resource conference somewhere. You can search by countries. So since we are doing US, let's focus on US so that it will reduce the number of listing for us. Let me see how that can benefit so that it will make it easy. It has sorted it out. So let's see. November. I'm choosing November because I want to be able to give you something that is far off that you can prepare. To just want you to see how it is. Okay, so this is a bit good for us. So let's see. Let me go through and see if there is something related to somebody here. Those into marketing, there's one here for you. Educational tourism. Educational tourism. Forestry. African swine fever. Have all those things. Ecology and all that. So please go. If it is not November, pick another date. Pick another date. And then you see. Any questions so far on what I've talked so far? Any question? You can look at some of the publications there. You can look at some of the publications that they have, or membership. I think this place too. If you want higher preference, you can join their membership. But you are just interested in the conferences, so go there. Any question so far? Any questions so far? We've talked a lot about it. I've shown you how you can write. Go to academia, look at some of the publications there that people have published. Use it as a reference. Use it as a reference to help you craft your own papers. There are a lot of other places you can go. There are publication places. Search. When you search, you will find them. When you search, you will find them. Okay. Let me know. Any question? And Benjamin just joined us. Benjamin. MTN network is off. Oh my. How are you guys able to survive in this? In America, if a network carrier is going to go off, they will inform you days before maybe they are going to do some maintenance. They will let you know they will go off between this time and that time for maintenance, and they always stick to that, so you are aware and you prepare. If for any reason something happened and it goes off unannounced, when they come back, they'll have to explain to you why it went off and compensate you. Maybe that month bill, they won't take it. You see, so things don't just happen. Power cannot just go off here. You cannot just take the power off. If you take the power off and somebody's food gets spoiled in their fridge, they can sue you and get money. The system works. You can't just take somebody's power. The person is using it for something. The person has paid for it. I'm sure most of this MTN and whatever, you buy the credit before you use it. So I've already paid for the credit. Why shouldn't I get the opportunity to use it? Here, you use it, you use the service, and at the end of the month, you go and pay. Okay, Benjamin says that the one on education, is there any link and direction to how to attend? There are a lot of education ones there, and the informations are all there. How you go about it, everything, and they are all there. They are all there. Let me see. For education, let's see if I can find one on education for you. The mathematics challenges and okay. Austin. African intelligence. Let me see. The European intellectualism. Okay, let's go to the one on education, the one I advertised. Let's go to that one. Let's see. That was 25th. 24th. Yes. Okay, let's see. Is it? Okay. Okay, there's one here on philosophy education, and one I think I know the one you are talking about. Has to do with let me see. The one in Washington. I think there was one in Washington. Washington DC. Let me see. Mm. Mm. Washington DC. Computers data analysis. Advanced. Let me see something. I just want to be sure and get you the information. Yeah. Okay. It's rather 20th. 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 Washington DC. Okay. Benjamin, I'm trying to locate it for you. I want you to get this. Okay, so there is a international conference on teaching, education, and learning. Is that one what you are talking about? Okay, let's look at it. Remember, I've talked about writing your paper. You just don't want to go there and not know what you are doing. Mm-hmm. You want to be able to get the visa to attend the conference. James, I think your question, we've answered that already. We've answered your question. We've answered your question. Okay. So all the links are here for you. Registration. When you submit your paper, call for paper. You submit your paper. You have to read the call for paper first to tell you what they are looking for. Call for paper. You read about it, you follow everything, and you write your paper, then you submit your paper. When it is ready for submission, you submit your paper. When you submit your paper, they are going to read it. Benjamin, and they are going to read it for. When it passes, they will send you an invitation to come and present your paper. That's what you want. Send you an invitation to come and present your paper. When you receive that invitation to present your paper, the likelihood that you won't get the visa is very slim. Very, very slim. You get it? So it is always good to work on it. I want to see a generation that loves to research and write. Don't go and copy somebody's work. I keep saying it. They will catch you. And when you are caught for plagiarism, you are doomed. You are doomed. They will flag you, and everywhere, even schools will not want to admit you. In America, we take it very serious. Very, very serious. You don't want to find yourself in that position. Everything you need to know about it. They've given you samples. There are samples. There's a sample abstract here and a full paper that they've done that you can use as a guide. Don't take their paper and present it as yours, please. It's very, very important to note that they are just to serve as a guide for you to write your paper. Everything you need to know is there. When you present your paper, the places they will publish it is there. It's all there. Any more question? Any more question? Any more question? Any more question? This is a very important topic we are dealing with. It's very, very important. If you agree with me, let me know in the comment. If you agree with me, let me know in the comment. And share this session we are doing. Share it with your friends. Let them join us or be able to watch it. Share it. Share it. And like for me. Like. Press on the like button. Press on the like button. Let me see that you are liking it. Let me see that you are liking it. What do you mean? What do you mean any of these things? What do you mean? Any of these links? Benjamin, will any of these links lead me to the page you open now? What links are you talking about? What links are you talking about? Let me know. Because I've sent several links and everything that I've opened here, the links are there. The links are there. I've put the link in the comment for you. I've put the link there. I'm putting it again. I'm putting it again. You can go there. Good evening, Elizabeth. Good evening. Elizabeth Obrebia. I like that name. Sounds like you are from my hometown. Elizabeth, you are welcome. You are late, but after the session, you can go back and watch it. It's very important. It's very, very important that you go back and watch it and know what we have talked about. It's about taking advantage of conferences. It doesn't matter. You can even start with the conferences in your own country, because their conferences in your own countries are also here. They are also here. There are conferences in your country, and they will write the type of conference. This is hybrid conference. I've talked about that. Hybrid conference. Okay. So yeah, so use the links. When you open the link, there are every information you need is on the page. So you can go there and then read about it. Godwin says that I agree. Okay, good. Good. You are welcome. You are welcome, Lizzie. You are welcome. Make sure you benefit from it. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, do so that every time we are going to have something like this, or anytime I put something information here, you will receive the notice. Yeah, don't be in the dark. Don't be in the dark. There's a lot of information that I've been releasing. I don't release half-baked information. Every information I release is good to be used. It's good to be used. So make sure that you are part of it, and then you are taking advantage of the information. You are using it. If you come listen and you don't use the information, it won't benefit you. Please know that it won't benefit you. It's very, very important to me. I want you to use the information so you benefit from it. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Very, very important. I will take note of all those things. Any question? Any question? Any question? Any question? Any question? Any question so far? You have the link. You have the link. So you have researched, you have found an appropriate conference. You have found an appropriate conference. You've read about the conference. You've done your research. You've written a paper. You submitted it. Fortunately for you, it has passed. The paper has passed. And so you have been given an invitation letter to come and present your paper. What do you do next? You need to apply for your B1 visa, which is a visa for tourism, business tourism. So you are coming for business program. The conference you are attending is a form of a business program. It doesn't mean that you are coming to work. It's just to come and deal in some business. It's very, very important that you apply for the right visa. The right visa. And you must know what you are doing so that when you get to the embassy and they ask you questions, you don't become a dumb person. Because if you are not able to show that you know what you are talking about, they won't give you the visa. It is very, very important to know that. It's very, very, very important to note that. That they just won't take the visa and give you. I've told you, they are always looking for a way to prevent you from coming in the first place. So you don't have to put yourself in a position to make it very easy for them to deny you. You don't want to. You don't want to. Thank you, Bidemi. Thank you, Bidemi. So some of you, Facebook, Bidemi, just because of Bidemi, I'm saying this. I think Bidemi and Nana too is affected. It's like when Facebook was giving the list of those who are active on the page, it didn't include their names. I don't know why, because I know these two people are very active on the Facebook, and so I don't know why Facebook removed their names. When they asked, I was surprised myself. These are all some of the reasons why it's becoming difficult to really do stuff on Facebook. You know, if I were doing comedy, that would have been a very good platform because those who are putting comedies on Facebook, they get a lot of engagement. Am I lying? Can you confirm that for me? Isn't comedy very popular on Facebook now? Am I right to say that if you put comedy on Facebook, you are loved by Facebook? You know, they promote the comedy people. Those of us who are teaching real stuff, they don't like us. They don't like us. You know, they don't like us. But that doesn't mean that I'll stop what I'm doing. I'll still teach you and get you. So let's make YouTube more effective, so I can give you all the information that you need. Mm. Let's make that happen. Let's make that happen. Is that Olonka? Olonka, what happened? You are late. Olonka is late. But you are welcome, Olonka. You have to go back and watch the video. It's very, very important. We've talked a lot. We've talked a lot this evening. Yeah. I hope you are going to make good use of this video. I hope you are going to follow everything I've talked about and use it. I don't want you to just watch and go and that is it. Make sure that you use it. Yeah, Robert, it's true. The traffic is with comedy. If you have comedy, maybe I should start some comedy. Gabi is here. Gabriel from South Africa. Gabriel is from South Africa. He's here. We salute you too, Gabi. Salute you too. Everybody that I wrote their, I help with their personal statement said the same thing. Yeah, I like writing. I like doing research. Olonka, I hope your mom is well. I hope she's well. I hope she's well. Make sure you take good care of your mom. It's very important. Take good care of your mom. Yeah. I like writing. I publish a lot. You see, Bidemi, the work I did with your personal statement, people pay me $100 for that. I'm just saying it so that you know the value of it. Get it? You know the value of it. People pay me $100 to do that for them. And if I write the whole thing for you, you pay $250. And people beg. People beg to get it done for them. So you guys are benefiting, especially those that have put in their school application and all those things, and the work we've done on their papers and all that. There's a lot that have gone into it. I just want you to see the value of it. Don't take it for granted. Don't take it for granted. Some of you take some of these things for granted. Don't do that. Thank you, Olonka. Thank you. Yeah, Bidemi, that is true. Facebook is a sideline us. Facebook is making it difficult for me to really put out good information for you. I feel like it was a mistake being on Facebook, but we're already there. We're already there. Abdul, you are right. Thank you so much. Thank you, Abdul. Many of you don't like writing, so all these writing things I'm talking about is going to make people not want to use the conference as a means to come to America. It's true. If you don't want to write the paper and you say, "Oh, can you write it for me?" I can write it for you, but it will be free. You pay. I'll charge you the same amount I charge Americans to write for them. I'll charge you the same amount. I won't reduce it. If you want me to write your paper for you, I can write a research paper for you. That will be approved instantly. They will read it and they will see you as an expert. But what that means is that when I write that paper for you, you need to study the paper and be very familiar with it and know exactly everything I've written so that you can present it yourself. You get it? If I write this for you and you just pick it and go and present it, you will be there. They will ask you a question and you can't answer. You hear it? But learn the skill of writing. Learn it. Learn the skill of writing. Olonka says that he likes Facebook a lot. I know we all like Facebook, but they are making it difficult for us because of what we talk about. If we were doing comedy, it would have been a great platform. You get it? But we are not doing comedy. We are not doing comedy. We are doing serious information delivery. And because it comes under immigration aspect, travel comes under immigration. So Americans are very sticky about that topic. So it makes it great for Facebook to be looking at us like an eagle. Yeah, so that's why at times there are things I want to say, but I'm not able to say it. So let us build the YouTube channel. It will help us. It will help us. I'll be able to talk more and teach more. Mm-hmm. Let's do that. Remember also that there's a giveaway that I'm going to do. Next week on our Hangout, I will announce the 3 people who win. The 3 people who are going to win next week. If I go through the instruction and I go through everything and nobody meets the instructions, then nobody wins. That's how it's going to be. Nobody wins. So I'm going to check. I'll check every step. Make sure that you followed the steps. If you miss even one, you can't win. You have to follow all the steps. I'm going to really check it. Gabi says that you are doing a great job. Thank you. Thank you. It's all for you. It's all for you. And Thomas says your Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok promotes comedy and stuff than educational presentations. Okay. God bless you. God bless you too. Can I learn to write? I'm very poor in writing. You can learn to write. I've given links. Go and check some of my writings. Look at the way I write. Look at the way I write. Follow it. Let it be a guide to you. Try your hands on it. Be a person of research. Maybe because I have a law background. Law, we write a lot. You need to brief at times 100 pages of a case. You need to brief it into 2 pages. You get it? So you read a lot and you write. So maybe that's why, but you can do it. It's a skill that you can learn. And when you learn and you become good at it, you can charge people and do it for them because people don't like writing. So if you like writing, you can benefit from it. You can learn. Olonka, you can learn. Olonka says I should teach you. If I'm going to teach you how to write, it's not free. Olonka, that one is not free. I charge $100 to help people or to go through their papers and then to work on it for them. Those of you who are fortunate, I looked at your paper, rewrote it and all that. I did it for free. I didn't charge you anything. But if I'm going to teach you, I have to pay. I won't do it for free. Olonka, you are number one. You have won even awards on the platform. You can learn it on yourself. I can guide you. When you do some writing, I can look at it. Those I can do it for you because you are a top fan, a top engager, everything. So I can do that. But to teach you completely how to do it and become an expert, that one will come at a cost. Gabi says that you are very deep. Thank you. I want to make sure that every information I give you is relevant and you can use it. There are people who just run through it and mention it and tell you that if you need more information, call them and then they will charge you and give you the rest of the information. I don't want to do that. I can do that. I can do that, but I don't want to. I want to make sure that if I give information here, it is something you can use and benefit you. If you want me to go further, have one-on-one coaching for you, write your paper for you, do your application, those kind of things, that one is not free. Yeah, those ones are not free. So if you don't want to write, you don't have the time and all that, and you want my services in that area, that one, you have to pay what everybody else is paying. And my rates are very cheap. My rates for doing those things are very cheap. When you go online, you go to Fiverr, you go to freelance and all those, people are charging more. $500, $300, $1,000 to write essays for people. But I don't do that. So take advantage of the materials I'm giving you, and I'm sure it will help you. Any question, any other question? Yeah, let's go through it and get it done. I have another conference waiting for me. If we don't have any more questions too, that is great. Then we can end. I want you to, after this session, share the video. Share it everywhere you can. There are people who want to take advantage of this. They don't know we are having this session, so they were not able to come on. Make sure that you share with them. Let them watch it. Take advantage of it. Yeah. Ima, what do you mean? Please, can we try Gavin mock interviews? I think I've done some interview sessions, samples, videos on the Facebook platform. Yeah, we can do that. We can do that. Remind me. Remind me. We can have mock interviews. Remind me. So I can put something together like that for you. I can do a whole session for that. Let's try. We will do a mock one. So I'll pick some of you at random. If you are also going to have an interview session coming up, let me know. I can use you as example, the guinea pig. And then we will do it live. I will ask the questions, you try to answer. Where it's not proper, we will fix it so that we adjust, so everybody becomes comfortable with the interview session. So we can do that. Let me know. Remind me. Let's see if we can do that. So those of you, if you are watching and you have interview coming up, let me know. We can use you as an example so that you will be able to benefit from it. Thank you, Ima. That is a good recommendation. We can do that. We can do that. Thomas says that if no one wins, let it automatically come to me. I can't do that. That will not be fair. That will not be fair. But the thing is, follow the instructions and win. These are 3 prizes. 3 prizes. If you are not able to win, then that is on you. I've given all the opportunity to be able to win. I want to give something out. Our first giveaway. I want somebody to win. If nobody wins, I'll have to put it another time. So make sure that you win. Can I get SOP about nursing? So Olonka, you want a sample of SOP about nursing? I think I've given you guys several samples of SOPs that you can use for whatever you want to. You have done nursing, so you should easily be able to put that aspect into the materials I've given you. I've given you a lot of SOP samples. I've given you SOP sample, a lot of it. But I will look at your request. I will look at your request. Remind me. There's a lot on my mind, so most of the things I'll forget. So remind me, and so that I can work on it for you. Uh, but you can also write something and let me look at it. Then I will fix it where it need to be fixed. Okay. Bidemi, I get you. I get you. I get you. Okay. Okay. This was our first session exclusively on YouTube. So we didn't have many people coming on it. But that is okay. That is okay. Those who didn't come, they have missed. And we are not going to put it on Facebook. So if the person does not come here, the person will not have access to it. And if somebody comes and send me a message and say, "Oh, can you help me with this?" I can't do it for free. This one is for free. You get it? And everything you need to know, I've told you about it. If you follow what I've said today, you should be able to get visa to any conference you want to. You should. I want to build a movement of people who can travel anywhere, anytime they want to. And like I said, traveling is not cheap. So you also think about that aspect. Traveling is not cheap. Yeah. Benjamin, what do you mean you haven't seen the instructions? What instructions? For the giveaway? Really? It means you are not watching the platform, the Facebook platform. You are not. Mm, it means you are not. If you go there, you will see it. It's there. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Maybe I should pin it. Okay. It is here. I have pinned it, so anybody, once you get to the page, you see it, and you can. Ben, have you seen it? Let me know if you have seen it. Let me know. I want you to be able to win it. Win one of it. Win one of it. But if nobody wins, I can't just give it to anybody. So make sure that you put yourself in a position to win it. I've made it so easy to win it. The amount of this thing I'm giving away is a lot. So you will see it there. Okay, let me see. Any other question? Benjamin is there, so look at it. I've put it there. Olonka says that summary of the whole show for the sake of we the late comment. I can't do that. I can't. Robert is even laughing at you. I can't do summary. Go back and watch the video. The video will be on the page. Make sure that you watch it. I can't do a summary of the whole thing again. That's why it's always good to come early. I know you went to visit your mom, which is very, very important. It's very important. You can't replace that with anything else. So I understand, but make sure that you go back, watch the video. The video is here for you to watch. So watch it, and everything is there. I've talked about everything. I've talked about everything. So make sure that you watch it and you will benefit from it. You will benefit from it. Benjamin, let me know if you have seen it. You go up there. I think it should be up there in the on the page. I think I did. I've pinned it, so you should see it. You should see it there. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, go and check. I'm sure it is there somewhere. There. Listen, puss. Can you guys see the instruction? If somebody can see it on the Facebook page, let me know. Yeah, I'll go back and check and let me know so that somebody doesn't tell me that they didn't see it. I don't want to be told that I didn't see it. That's why I didn't participate. I don't want to hear that. I want everybody to have fair chance. Fair chance. So let me see. Okay, let me do this. Okay. Okay, wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Okay, wait for it. Okay. So when you look in the feature, you see it there. Do you see it now? Do you see it in the featured? You should see it in the featured special giveaway. Let me know if you guys can see. Those who are looking at Facebook, let me know if you are seeing it. Godwin, let me know if you are seeing it. And Benjamin. Olonka says he will win. Olonka says he will. Well, as for Olonka, he has been winning, so he knows how to win. Yeah, he knows how to win. He knows how to win. So if he says he's going to win it, I guess I have to believe him. I have to believe him. So when you go to the page, you will see it. You will see it there on the page. It's there. It's there. I'm giving 3 rewards. The first one, coaching that is worth a lot of money. I'm giving it away. And then I'm giving 2 cash amounts. So check it out. If you are interested, check it out. If you are interested, check it out. Okay, guys, it's been a great time hanging out with you. Those who just joined, go back and watch the video and then put your questions in the comment, and I will come around and talk to you. If you don't have TikTok, use what you have. I've given different options. Use what you have. Yeah, use what you have. You can also create TikTok. You can create one. Okay, I'll see you guys. Keep sharing. Keep sharing. I'll be checking those who share and those who don't share. It's very important. If you don't share some of these things, you can win. If you don't share. So I'll be checking. I'll be checking those who share and those who don't share. If you don't share, well, that's on you. So you have a great time. Enjoy your night. Sleep well. I love you guys. And God bless you all. Bye bye.